here at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly, as they get ready to match up with the Buffalo Bills. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And here's Scott to return it. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Second down, back to Sanders. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, second and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Second and 6. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory, right at the 40. Hurts throw complete there to Smith. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown! Richard Rodgers from 10 yards out. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on the from his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Now Jones. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. They bring this one back to the 29. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now a carry for Sanders. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
2nd and 8. They'll look to throw. Quick slant here to Smith. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll drop to throw. Flushed it, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Gregory Rousseau able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Back to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
Third and goal, and still a long way from the end zone. Back to throw here. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. First throw now for the backup, Allen. And Allen will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
This one inside the 35. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Good yardage there on first down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. They'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Here's Allen. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. To throw, it's Allen. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Now back to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll look to throw here. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one, and they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception, tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Dancing to his left. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early, and that'll set them back 5. Allen now looks to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Throwing now is Allen. He's got it. Touchdown, Bills. Devin Singletary. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Rodgers on the return. And able to get this out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll look to throw. He'll get this out wide to Scott. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. On 1st down, Hurts. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's swung out wide to Sanders. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on 4th down. Isaiah McKenzie is back deep for the Bills. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. On 1st down, Allen flushed out right over the middle, and it's incomplete. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the 3rd quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Boy, that completion comes with a high degree of difficulty, especially on the catch. Had to look that one in one-handed, able to do so, and ends up picking up a 1st down as well.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Singletary here running out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
To the air, Allen. Leaping, and he makes the grab. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 18.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On the handoff, it's Singletary. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
This will be play number 7 on the drive, 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Moss. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Devin Singletary, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bills have taken the lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And here's Scott to return it. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts sliding out of the pocket. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw. And Rodgers has it over on the right side. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Smith catches left side. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd and 7. Hurts out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll run with Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. Miles Sanders taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Eagles, if they hit the PAT, they will be in the lead. Very important extra point there, up and good, and they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. Allen gonna throw. Forced out to his left.
You are neither, you are neither child rapist, your skin is made of poo, you are a pedophile, you are neither, you are neither child rapist. You are neither, you are neither child rapist, your skin is made of poo, you are a pedophile, you are neither, you are skipping the rest. You are neither, you are neither child rapist, your skin is made of poo, you are a pedophile, you are neither, you are neither child rapist. You are neither, you are neither child rapist, your skin is made of poo, you are a pedophile, you are neither, you are neither child rapist. You are neither, you are neither child rapist, your skin is made of poo, you are a pedophile, you are neither, you are neither child rapist. You are neither, you are neither child rapist, your skin is made of poo, you are a pedophile, you are neither, you are neither child rapist. You are neither, you are neither child rapist, your skin is made of poo, you are a pedophile, you are neither, you are neither child rapist. Skipping some comments. You are neither, you are neither child rapist, your skin is made of poo, you are a pedophile, you are neither, you are neither child rapist. You are neither, you are neither child rapist, your skin is made of poo, you are a pedophile, you are neither, you are neither child rapist. You are neither, you are neither child rapist, your skin is made of poo, you are a pedophile, you are neither, you are skipping the rest. You are neither, you are neither child rapist, your skin is made of poo, you are a pedophile, you are neither, you are neither child rapist. Skipping some comments. You are neither, you are neither child rapist, your skin is made of poo, you are a pedophile, you are neither, you are neither child rapist. Skipping some comments. You are Negro, you are a Negro child rapist, your skin is made of poo, you are a pedophile, you are Negro.
Not totally home
You are
free yet, but
Negro,
it's
you are a
looking good
Negro
as they
child
come up
rapist, your
first and
skin is
10.
made of poo, you are a pedophile, you are Negro. You
On
are
first
Negro, you are a
down,
Negro
it's
child
Sanders,
rapist, your
and
skin
he'll
is
work
made of
this
poo, you
forward
are a
for about
pedophile,
3
you are
and second
Negro.
down.
Giving the
Fourth
Abraba
quarter,
push
2
4
minutes
out
on
of
the
5
clock
stars.
in a tight
Super Mellow
one-point
Delusions
game.
only took 1 star away because I ripped my dog in half for transmitting gay. You are
So
Negro,
it's
you
Eagle
are a
football
Negro
here as
child
we get you
rapist, your skin
reset.
is made of poo,
They've
you
got
are
a
a
second down
pedophile, you
now
are
as they search
Negro.
for a way to get this
You
one
are
to the
Negro, you
finish
are a
line.
Negro child rapist, your
It's the
skin is
second
made of
down
poo,
run
you
with
are a
Sanders.
pedophile, you are
And
Negro.
he'll be tackled at the
The bully
23
made his butt
after a
bigger,
gain
jumped
of
into the
3.
water, and the pool
So fresh
instantly
out of the
became
2-minute
empty.
warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Throwing is Hurts. Rodgers brings it in. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Oftentimes we think of those tough yards as grinding yards that a running back has to pick up. How about the tight end there picking up the first down in that situation?
That's what he's there for, right?
Big fella, get it to him. Let him fight off some people and pick up the necessary yardage.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Another run with Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Hurts. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah,